Hey, how's it going, folks? So, you want to help me make some pretty epic changes in the herbalism world? Like in the world in general? Awesome, because did you know I've been pushing myself like to the brink of like burnout and beyond to create a place where you can come and learn herbalism with me for free, where we can totally challenge the way the current Western herbalism learning everything is structured, where we can say, you know what, I think there's a different way. I don't think that we have to hold knowledge hostage for profit. I don't think that I have to pay money for my knowledge about safe, simple healing to be validated. And that difference is going to come when we finally open up the nonprofit, hands on herbal learning farm called Dinner Still Needs Cooking. Why is it called Dinner Still Needs Cooking? A lot of people who have been joining me over the years that didn't see my original post don't understand that for me, Still Needs Cooking really symbolizes like no matter how tired you are, no matter how like rough life is treating you, dinner still needs cooking. Meaning there are certain things in life where you just have to get up and do something about it. Like, right? If we don't eat dinner, even if it's like fucking saltine crackers and ketchup, um, if we don't eat dinner of some kind, we eventually starve to death. And I kind of feel like that's pretty powerful symbolism for what I'm trying to create. If I don't make this place that I've never been able to find, if I don't create this change that I've never actually take on in a sustainable manner in any other way from anybody else, I'm going to starve to death. So even though I'm tired, even though I'm burnt out right now, even though this is the biggest shop update I have ever done, and I would like to lay down and die because I'm so tired I can't say words right. I'm going to get up and I'm going to keep moving because I see it. I see it as clear as day, not only what it can mean for myself and my family and those around me, but what it can mean to you and your family and then your family's family and all these R factors where it just kind of goes and it ripples out and it makes a change in the world. Even if it's just a tiny drop of change, those drops add up. And so this shop update is really important. Now, just to say every shop update was important because it carried us to this point, but this shop update, these 12,000 bottles, tins, jars, and pouches, this final push, this, I truly believe, will be the one that gets us onto land. And once that land happens, you can start coming and learning and helping, and we can expand and we can grow and we can learn and we can just do all these things that makes that ripple turn into a tsunami, right? And so this shop update is really important because it is the final step in us walking into that land loan place, because you can't really get a loan on large amounts of land through a normal bank, and saying, oh, as a matter of fact, yeah, we did already have enough to put 20% down on this 300 plus acres, but now, motherfucker, now we have enough money from this shop update to show you not only can we put 20% down, we can cover the cost of a house, and we can cover the deposit on a well, and we can have power brought in. Oh, and you want 2 months? You want 2 months of payments set aside? No problem. Let's do 5. I know that sounds really cocky, but I've been pushing really, really hard. And if we cash buy a modular home, let me get to the reason why I can't do alternative structures here in a second. If we cash buy a modular home, just like an HOA, a FEMA type, they're not very expensive. It won't be fancy, but it'll be something that can get us through the winter and onto the land and approved by the bank. Then our 20% shrinks down, and all of a sudden we have more to work with to do the well and the power and the this and the that when it comes time for a 20% down and what we have left over from the loan. Now, I do want a yurt. I do want to do all these great different alternative structures, but just so you know, loan places don't. Loan places, that's an uphill battle. There might be a few specialty places, but I'm not trying to do any more of an uphill battle than I have to. After we get onto the property, after we make it through the winter, we can start putting funds towards putting up yurts and alternative structures and the little cabins I plan to do for apprentices who come to stay. And so that's our plan. And guess what? Because I'm a person that likes to, assume the worst, If that property doesn't work out, there's another property that I'm interested in. It's substantially less acreage, but it's still a decent place, and it has a house that's move-in ready. So we can be 1-2, like double shot. One of these things is going to work out, so long as the shop update sells out. Now, we've never not sold out, so I don't know what my limit is. I mean, honestly. And I'm not saying that to brag, it's just a reality. I've never really been able to make enough of certain things, of most things, for us to hit, I guess, what you would call saturation point. Where people are like, okay, we have enough. I've never hit that amount. And so I don't know what'll happen on Sunday, on July 28th at 9 a.m. Oregon time. I don't know what'll happen. I don't know what'll happen because I've made over 12,000 bottles, tins, jars, and pouches of varying things. I've made more than I've ever made. And so if everybody just calls one thing home, if everybody calls a handful of things home, if you're able to get the thing that you're missing out all the time, if you buy an extra tin for your friend, if you tell your friends to shop, if you just add one more $5, $10 thing, if you just keep that and every little person does that shops, I think we'll make the change. I really do. I really do. I think that with this single shop update, if we sell out, we will make, collectively our goal will make as much as I have saved over the past 4 years. Like, the math says it's possible, but that requires like deep dug support. Like, but if that happens, holy shit, if that happens, it'll be fucking so monumental that, like, you'll probably see me weep publicly. Because, like, holy shit. And then you'll see me rest. And then you'll see me push after this to publish a book at the end of August. Speaking of, buy my book too. The book goes towards it. Every dime of profit I've ever made over the past 4 years has been going directly into saving for the nonprofit, or finally at the beginning of this year, buying equipment that allowed me to do things like fill 12,000 fucking bottles, jars, tins, and pouches. Like I finally allowed myself to step into it, and it has allowed us to expand. And so now I'm like, let's do this. Let's get it done. Let's make this happen. I want to see what happens. I have it in my mind, but I want to watch it play out. I want to watch what happens when we're able to have people come and help apprentice, because you're not just going to be learning about like hands-on herbalism, agricultural, wild crafting, and all these little things in between that like create daily existence in a rural area like I live, but also what happens when I have hands-on help. When it's just not just me and my poor husband trying to keep up with me doing the work of 5 or 10 different people. How much can we grow? How much more things can we offer? Can we expand? Can we offer even more classes? Will I have time to make tons of YouTube videos, online seminars? How much more can I would really like to publish a free herbalism like school book, like a course, a free herbalism course. I have all these things in my mind, but the problem is my mind doesn't realize that I just have one body, one feeble little human body that's already very tired. But if I have help, I don't even know. I don't even know what we're capable of. And that is what keeps me going, because I dream of the unknown. I dream of support I've never experienced. I dream of the change that this stuff can make in so many lives. And lives beyond my life. Like, I dream of what this can be when I'm dead, gone, and turned to dust in the ground. Like, I really, really think about that. I really do think that far ahead, as odd as that sounds. Like, I see every little step it takes. And a part of that step, one of those big steps, is embracing that unknown and allowing the help to flow in and seeing what can flow out and just, yep. You might watch me cry right now because I'm so exhausted that I'm just really, really excited about it. And so this is the shop update that I ask you, that I really, really ask you. If you've ever wanted to support me, if you've ever wanted to donate, if you've ever wanted to do these things, what I ask of you to do is to really, really dig deep and call as many offerings home as you can. This is big. This is it. This is the update that I really need your support in. So All right, I have a bunch of work to do still to be ready. Just so you know, on the 27th, the day before the shop update, the evening of at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is Oregon time, I will be going live on my Instagram to talk about all the things that will be available the next morning in the shop update, which is July 28th at 9 a.m. Oregon time. And if you're watching this a day later, 3 days later, a week later, a month later, go check out the shop. I've made so many things. I'm likely not going to be all the way sold out. And even if you call home something a month from now, a week from now, that all goes towards. So it doesn't matter if you call something home now or then. If it's there, I'm grateful and it supports the stream. So, alrighty. I will see you later, folks, okay? Bye.